I went and put that one there. Now, if he starts pecking on her, she'll just turn around and do a job on him so that he won't be pecking on her very often. These bigger ducks here, they don't seem to be bothered by him. Actually, they're more afraid of him than anything. These two, he was pecking on. I also have the rest in the other pen, and I took these out because they were picking on everybody else. And then he decided he was going to pick on them. This is a pecking order, but the pecking order's got to stop when everybody is bleeding pretty good. So I put a lot of anti-peck on them. I'm hoping everybody will start healing up. I would rather really have them all running out in the yard. That way they are more busy eating and on the grass and what have you, and less pecking on each other. But I've got to do a little more extensive work. I've got to put in some more fencing around the exterior. I need to start making sure that the front gate is closed to keep the coyotes out and the neighbors' dogs out. Also, I really would like to have these out and then just put them up at night. I'm thinking I might start doing that here shortly. And that way we'll have a less pecking order because everybody will be running loose. And like I say, they'll be eating more and not in a pen where they'll be picking on each other. But this is what is going on. You can see that the drakes are breeding the muscovy, which makes them mule eggs and mule ducklings when they do hatch out. They are sterile and they won't breed. Yeah, the females will lay eggs, but the males won't have any. The males would be sterile, so they would be just basically for meat. And these two were in another pen, and they had food, so that it's not like they're starving. And they had lots of water. I just put them in here not more than 5 minutes ago, and it's getting dark, so they'll be just fine during the night. So when I get up in the morning to feed everybody, I'll make sure I feed them and give them, like I said, water. And this way all these other ducks, and they might calm down, and that other one might calm down and stop doing the pecking thing. So you can see that they're, I had a pool over there for them, so they've been in the water as well. And I'm not sure if what's going on. I've never had ducks do this before. This is the first time I've had ducks peck on each other like this. And it's more like they're pulling feathers out and eating feathers. And they're getting a high protein along with mealworms. So it's not like they're lacking protein. I'm not understanding what it is. And really the feathers aren't good for them. Try and tell them that. These are animals and they're going to do what they want. They have no logic and no common sense. So that's what's going on with them. And I think I can start training these guys to come into this pen. It's like just give them their food in this pen when I turn them loose. I think I might do that next weekend when I'm off for the 2 days I'm off from work. That way I can keep an eye on them and make sure nothing gets them, keep them together, and that way they'll stay together. And the picking on each other might just stop then. And because they'll be in at night and out during the day to where they can, eat grass and bugs and other things. So that's what I'm wanting to do right now. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm off on Thursdays and Fridays, so those are the days I'll have them out, and that way I can gather them. Ducks are easy to gather. You can herd ducks to where, like chickens, you can't herd chickens, but you can herd ducks and geese. They are easy to herd. And that's what I'm planning on doing, is while they're out, I'll just herd them. I have a large fishing net to catch them, so if things do, if they do try and not want to come in here, I'll fix it to where the gate is open. That way they can come in and out of here and get used to doing that, and they'll start doing that at night. Their pool will be in here, so that's where they'll come. Their food and water will be in here, so that's where they will come to eat and drink and to play in the water. The other times they'll just be out eating the grass and what have you around in the pen. You can see that these craws are pretty full. Now these are 2 ducks here. That's a drake in the back there. And that's a hen, that's a hen, that's a hen, that's a drake over there, that's a hen here. The muscovy, that's a female. You can see where I had cut her one wing because she flies. So when these young ones get a little older, I'll have to start cutting one wing so that they can't fly out and fly around, because I don't need them flying out of this pen. And what I might even do is at night just gather them all up, because there's a building. I'll have that building finished over there on that other pen, and there'll also be a wire on top, so I might just start putting them in that pen there. But right now I think I'm just going to keep them here. It all depends on what's happening. I really would like to extend this pen out more, probably another 50 feet. There might even be more than that. But because you can see they're trying to stretch to get the grass. And that's why I think they'll be better off if they can go outside and eat the grass and get the bugs and have you. But I can't do that until next week. We have a drake chasing her. Like I say, these are going to be mule eggs that she has. If I hatch any of them out, they're just going to be mules. They're just basically for meat. And the hens would be just basically for eggs, which they don't lay very many eggs. I think muscovies lay about 28 to 30 eggs a year, so it's not a whole lot of eggs. To where these other ones, they lay a little more. I think they lay like 100 eggs or more. I'll have to look it up and see how many eggs it is that they lay each year. Those 2 there, calm down. They're not scared or anything. I got them close together so you can see that all 3 of them are together. So they're kind of a little better, a little calmer and not wanting to panic, so that they can see one another. So that's the way they aren't panicking so much. They're actually safe in here because of their cage. Nothing can come and get them. I've never had anything try and get any of these ducks in this pen anyway, due to the fact that this tree, I think, kind of makes it a little harder for anything to fly in here and catch them. I haven't seen many hawks and owls lately, so that's a good thing. And see, now she's going to come over here because she knows these are the same kind that she is, so she's going to come over here and kind of talk to them. She's getting a drink of water right now. They're all cleaning themselves. This one here, he acts like he's kind of mad. But that one over there is cleaning herself off a little bit. Now, I do believe this one and the one that's outside is both drakes, and that little one, I believe, is a hen also. And so when I ordered the 10, they were unsexed. So there's a possibility I could have half and half, or, maybe not even that. So If I have 4 and 6 or 6 and 4, or, really doesn't matter. Especially if I have more drakes, because when I hatch out other hens, the other drakes can breed the other hens, and we wouldn't be getting any crossbreeding there. Anyway, enough is enough, and please subscribe, make a comment, push the like button, push the notification bell so you know every time we upload a video, and we will catch you on the flip side.